Yo, it's Big Guafi. You're not tuning in. I told you so. Don't act like I didn't tell you when I fucking see you. And today I got a very special guest. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, everybody? It's Nueve Leo. Nice to be here. Appreciate you for having me.
Come on, Nueve Leo.
Thank
so,
you.
The 9 side.
You want me to? Oh, that's pretty much just my hometown where I'm from and all that.
That's right. We want to get to the story. You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
I gotta get. Every time people ask me where I'm from, I gotta give them my life story. And
come on, break it down for me then.
I feel like a lot of the people that know me know that I do this conversation every time someone asks me about where I'm from and stuff. But it's just I feel like I leave out so many details if I don't start from the beginning. So, as a kid, I was born and raised in the Inland Empire, California. I was there till about when I was like 5 or 6.
Shout out to IE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to IE. As I was saying, my father was in the military. He was in the Navy, and he was a contractor for the military. And when I was 5 or 6, we moved to Japan actually.
Okay.
And I was there for about 5, 6 years. I came back when I was 11, 12.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then I was there till about 14. I don't know if you know where Guam is.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. And then I moved there from 14 till I graduated high school. And after I graduated, I just came back home, and this is where I've been ever since. But as far as 9 side is concerned, like the way I got the name and everything, the Inland Empire, the area code is usually 909, 951, you know?
Right.
I always got the number 9 in it.
Right.
So I just figured I just took the 9. And then Riverside County, I just took, I don't know, I just said 9 side.
Yeah,
Riverside.
come on.
It sounds stupid when I explain it, but every time I say it, me and all my friends know exactly what it means.
Come on. That's really all that matters. And shout out Riverside, man. Shout out Riverside.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, what do you do?
I'm an artist. I'm a producer. I'm a songwriter. I'm an engineer. Pretty much anything music related, I do. I started doing it myself. I'm blessed to have met a lot of people that do the same things, and it makes my job easier now because I'm kind of at a point in my career now where I don't have to do all of those jobs now. Like,
right.
I can just stick to being like the face of the songs, because I think me and all my friends, we all started making music by ourselves at our house and stuff like that. You know, we had our little home setup.
Like, what was the setup looking like? GarageBand?
Nah, it was FL Studio.
Oh, yeah.
No plugins, no nothing, just straight FL, like just by itself, like all the stock plugins. I was sounding like ass before.
Right.
But as I got older and I started getting jobs and stuff, I started working. I started to be able to put more money into myself. I was able to buy more the plugins that you needed, all the VSTs and all the auto-tune and everything that you needed. I was able to buy those, and slowly and steadily, I've seen the results start to become better because I've been able to invest in myself more. Right. So right now, I still got a studio set up at my house, but me and the homie K2, me and my brother right there. That's right. We have the same manager. Yeah. And shout out Mixed by Marv. That's my manager right there. Shout out Marv. We actually have our manager actually owns a studio. So we come up there, we just come record whenever we feel like it. Right. And that's a blessing because I know a lot of people can't even afford studio time. Right. Let alone even drive to the studio. I'm able to have that all for free. Man, blessing. So, yeah. What was K2IC's line? He was like, hit Melrose, record that bar. What's it called? I started Hollywood with K2, we up in Marvin's. Already know the deal. Come on. So you guys are, let me talk about the come up a little bit. Yes, sir. Go ahead. So actually, before that, Guam. So you did high school in Guam and everything? I was there from a sophomore year till when I graduated. Damn. I was in Menifee my freshman year. Okay. Yeah. So talk to me about that. What's over there? Like, I don't even know. Yeah. It was it took a lot to get used to. It's kind of ironic though, because my dad actually graduated out there. And we do have some family out there. We do got friends out there. But it was still such a culture shock because, I'm from Cali. I mean, I know I lived in Japan, but I'm just like such a California person. Like, right. Every time people see me, they just say, oh, you look like you're from California, you know? Right. So I'm just naturally like this, you know? So when I came over to Guam, it was kind of culture shock because everyone that looks like me, everyone wears just socks. No, not socks. Everyone just wears shorts and sandals. Right. There's always in beach clothes, always trying to go to the beach and all that, or trying to swim somewhere. Right. I mean, I don't mind the beach. Like, I like going to the beach. I like swimming and all that. Right. Like, every day they're always there. And I'm like, damn, like, I just like to sit at home, like, play basketball or something, but I don't know. They're always trying to swim. That's right. But, I mean, to be honest, though, with how beautiful that island is, though, I understand why. Right. I was just so homesick that I wasn't really, I guess, appreciative of what I had. Yeah, man, I'm sure. Because, I mean, if I moved there when I was in, elementary school, when I didn't know any better, I'd been cool with it, but I was just so like, when I moved back to California after I moved back from Japan, I was like, after I left Japan, I was just like, dude, I want to just stay here. Like, I've been away from home for so long. Like, I don't want to travel nowhere. I don't want to visit nowhere. I don't want to live nowhere.
Right.
Just besides here. But after I went to Guam, it was like, damn, this is all just so different.
Right.
But it took a little bit of getting used to. But I'll tell you the one thing that I do like about it though, the people there will, if someone's cool with you, if you're friends with someone, they will ride for you hard.
Right.
They got your back through anything. That's the one thing that I love about that island is that the loyalty there is unmatched.
Love that. Love that. All right, so let's talk about, okay, you come back. Now, how does music start getting a little bit more serious for you? Well, actually, let me start with this. When you start making, like, putting out music like that?
I started making music like 2016, 2017. I was a freshman in high school.
Right.
I was just recording on like those free like music making like website thingies.
Right.
And I just drop it on SoundCloud on some whatever shit. But I got FL Studio the next year. And for months I was just grinding. I was just learning everything.
Yeah.
It took me like, I don't know how people will learn fast when it comes to making music, but it took me like a year or two to really get like a grip as to what I was doing.
Right.
I started dropping like music like everywhere. Like I started taking it serious around 2021.
Right.
After COVID happened.
Was the song, was All I Know your first song?
All I Know?
Yeah. With some dude, his name's King Drummy.
Gee, that's a SoundCloud song from a long time ago.
Right.
Honestly, I don't really count the songs that I dropped on SoundCloud as real songs, I guess, because, you know, I'm not really, that's not on all platforms.
Right.
It's more of just like an experiment, like, let me try this shit out.
Yeah.
That shit was out like 2019, 2018.
Right.
I forgot about that song. You reminded me of it.
Come on. So what happens between that song and when shit gets serious?
Just a bunch of learning, to be honest. I was still learning how to mix myself, how to make my own beats, how to be creative, how to really like enunciate my words right, getting better equipment. For sure equipment, because when I made that song that you talked about, my setup was horrible. It was just a laptop, some old speakers. Yeah, I was putting out experiments, like experimental songs, some whatever shit. But I think really the biggest change was just my setup and just me getting older, me being more mature. I was like 15, 16, dropping these like bullshit songs.
Yeah.
And then I turned 18 and I started really like dropping shit and it actually makes sense. So it was really just a setup, the money that I was putting into myself, and just me as a person just growing and being a better person, just growing as an artist. But yeah, and I'm still going through that now. Like I'm 21 now, but I feel like I'm nowhere where I want to be as an artist. Like there's still a lot that I want to accomplish and still that I want to learn. So I think that music is just going to be a growing process that just gets older as I get older.
Yeah, because, you know, I think a lot of times through the journey, right, you get tested, and trials and tribulations are what makes a man. So sure. I respect the fact that like it takes a lot to have the confidence to go and be like, yeah, I'm going to go put out this music, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you had a little bit of, how many friends did you have when you got back? Did you have a lot of friends?
When I came back to California?
Yeah.
I mean, I have friends, but, you know, when you're away for so long, you kind of get distant with these people.
Right.
Like, they have their own lives. I got my own life. Like, my friends that was there, they're not going to wait for me to come back. They're not going to be like, oh, when you come back, I got so much to update you. Like, they're too busy. They got their own lives that they got to live. So, maybe I'm just, like, a shy person socially. But when it's been a while, but without talking to somebody, I kind of, like, stay distant because I feel like the dynamics might have changed, and I don't want to like feel like I'm bothering them. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm back now. Let's do some shit. Let's be friends again.
Right.
Let's all be cool again. It's just I feel like I was gone for so long that I just missed out on so much that I was really like a stranger to them again.
Right.
Hey, we would like to stop this interview to shout out our sponsor, Vertigo. A lot of y'all have been smoking on some boof, but Vertigo got some great smoke in town right now. Best flavors, great white ash, I promise you. You can check it out for yourself. Once I puff on Vertigo, there's only one way to go, and that's up. Now back to this video.
Well, I think that kind of attributes to the fact that you had that like confidence. You're like, bro, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like,
for sure, yeah. I think being in Guam for so long, I kind of developed this sort of like independence. I remember I used to always tell myself every time I drop a song, it wouldn't do good. I'd just like, no, it's okay. Just keep trying. It's not supposed to happen overnight, so don't It's like the advice that people ask me, it's so like simple. Like believe in yourself. It's such a simple thing to say, but it means so much because when you really apply it to yourself, like even today, like nowadays, like I believe in myself. I feel like if there's someone that's gonna be out to go and get it, it's me. So I feel like I developed that since I was a kid, you know, having that sense of being alone overseas, not really having no friends, not really having no social life, just being home, stuck at home, just listening to music, making music. You just kind of develop that sense of just like self-love. And it's like, I'm now like, if I were to be by myself, like nobody with me at all, I think I could still be able to just like make music because I fell in love with the art. And, you know, people pick up, that's another thing too, like people pick up like habits, or not habits, like hobbies.
Yeah.
Like some people can be like, oh, I'm gonna start playing golf. A month later, like, damn, what happened to golf? Like, oh, I was bad at it, so I quit. I feel like that also I had to get past that barrier too when it came to music. There's a lot of people that used to always ask me, oh, I'm about to start making music. Like, can you help me? Like, yeah, I got you. And then I see them a month later, they quit.
Right.
When that happened to me, I feel like I just told myself like, nah, like you can't do that. Or actually not even that. I think this like making music was actually the first time where I was picking up a hobby and I didn't like crash after a month.
Right.
Like, because some people just don't have the motivation to do it, or it's too hard, so they stop, or they just get so busy. I found myself like making time to like make music. Like people when they got home from school, like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, or I'm gonna go talk to some girls and stuff like that. Every time I got home from school, I'd probably play basketball at the gym for a little bit and go right home and make music. Like that was the life. Like I was having a good time. Like I felt like it was giving me a sense of purpose in life. So that's why I just kept on going back to it. Cause I was like, damn, like I know I'm not where I want to be, but I know that I'm seeing something. So I'm going to just keep going until I just get to exactly where I want to be.
Come on, man. I respect it. I respect it. Okay. So then let's get into this. Shit's kind of going up, right? Like
it's kind of
going up. Like people are, okay, let me ask you this question. When did you start realizing, oh, people are actually listening to my music?
Around 2022. I dropped my first mixtape.
Right.
And it was the first time where I really seen like my music go past my friend group. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people make music with their friends and, you know, it just doesn't get past that bubble of just being with your friends where your friends are just, oh, that's my friend that makes music, but like no one else knows him. Mm-hmm. When I dropped my first tape, that was the first time where I seen people that I've never talked to in my whole life talking about some, oh, I love your music. Like I listen to it all the time. Like it's in my playlist. That's when I was like, damn, I'm really getting somewhere. Yeah. And that's when I kind of realized that I really got to keep going.
Yeah. Was it a certain song or was it the tape?
Oh, it was a certain song for sure because it was called All Major.
Okay.
It's still my second most streamed song right now.
Right.
And I was 18 when I made it. I'm 21 now.
Right.
Like as I got older, I start to like dislike my old music. Like I don't even like that song that much, but people just sing it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just keep performing it. I'll keep like support, like streaming and stuff. But yeah, that was the song that really got shit going. And it got going because just TikTok, to be honest.
Yeah, talk to me about that. Like what's that? I was telling you off camera too. I heard your music first from TikTok. So talk to me about the TikTok motion.
TikTok, I don't know. I got lucky with that, to be honest, because there's a lot of people that do the exact same shit that I did, and they just got nowhere. But I think it was like 2021. Around that time, all the music that was being posted on TikTok was like hip hop, like trap shit, like Baby Santana, Young Chris, SSG Kobe, you know, like those plug-in beat kind of artists and stuff. And I never seen somebody like making like West Coast, like Cali hip hop, like R&B music and posting it on TikTok. And because the big artists, I don't think they were usually really like utilizing TikTok like that.
Right.
So I was like, what would happen if I tried that? I try and promote myself the same way that these guys are promoting themselves on TikTok and just see where that goes. So I dropped my tape, and one day I'm just with my friend at his dorm at UCR. You know UCR.
Yeah,
shout out UCR. Shout out UCR. Shout out K-Sig, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out K-Sig. Come on.
But yeah, I'm at my friend's dorm actually. It's at AI. You know what AI is?
Of course.
I was at his dorm is in AI.
Where were you staying at?
I was living with my family. I still live with my family.
Okay, that part.
Yeah, I was with my family.
I was in East Lothian.
You was at Eastlo?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, real gangster shit.
I got a lot of friends at Lothian.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends now are just old now, so they just have their own little apartments and stuff. Like
Right.
But back to what I was saying though. So I'm just like, you know what? I have no money to pay for no music videos, no money to pay for no marketing. I don't got no cameramans or nothing. I'm gonna go to my friend's dorm, set this phone up, and I'm just gonna fuck around and just like dance or something. And that shit worked. Like, this is the first time that I've ever seen any of my videos get over. Videos, TikToks, Instagrams, nothing. Like, this is the first time where I've seen something get more than 1,000 likes. That shit hit like 1,000 likes in like an hour or two. Damn. And I was like, damn. This shit's actually going crazy. Like, what the fuck? So that happened. So I'm like, damn, let me try it again. So I tried it again. And it got more likes again. So I was like, damn, I'm actually like getting somewhere.
Right.
And that's pretty much like what started everything. Nowadays I don't really do that shit now because I feel like I mean, sometimes I do it, but you can't make that your own thing because you need to be able to like market yourself more than just recording yourself on a TikTok phone on your phone. But that really started everything, and I feel like I'm lucky though, because I feel like it could have been anybody. I'm just blessed for it to be me, you know. I think I'm so thankful that for some reason all the stars aligned and like God said, "Oh, this is your time. Like, it's your time to finally get the result that you wanted." So I'm blessed about that. I'm super thankful. I feel like that was a sign for me to keep going, and I'm thankful that it came up because I don't know where I would be if that never happened.
Right, man. Yeah. And that's a great outlook on it too, man. Yeah. Let me ask you this question. How does it feel getting buzz and then and you're going to like college and shit? What's up with that? What's up with UCR vibes?
Yeah, that's a good question too, because it's such great timing that I was in college when I started to gain traction. I'm about to graduate though, but I feel like I did have some kind of effect into like the college that I was at and other colleges too, because I've seen the way that these college students like get with me, and it's crazy. I got the same thing. Like I said, I got people that I've never talked to, never even seen in my life coming up to me saying how much they love my music. You know, there's always girls asking for pictures and stuff, and I'm super thankful for all the attention that I get. But yeah, being a college student and starting to get a little bit of traction in music it's a great feeling because you're like in the epitome of social life. Like that's like if you want to make friends, go to college, because that's where everyone's at, everything's at. Every single little trend or everything that could go viral happens in college, to be honest. That's what I feel.
Oh man.
I mean, that's probably why frats happen too, because that's so they can like formulate that, like group that shit. So
that's exactly how we did that up, man. And man, shout out K-Sig and shout out everything that they're doing.
And tell them about K-Sig. What's your contribution to K-Sig? You just told me.
Man, come on. Founding father, man. Founding father. First name when you go to their house, it's the first name on that document. But man, it was a couple homies, because you know UCR, right? So it's like college is what you make it. You know, we walked into UCR and I'm like, fuck, like, is this gonna be lit? And then I was like, damn, this is like not that lit. So we wanted to get it lit ourselves. So the homies just pieced it up, right? Started, and then people started fucking. When you're like, you know, genuine, and you know what I'm saying, when you're cultivating like an actual, you know what I'm saying, group, things start happening. And then for them to now be like, you know, in the whole country being like the most rushed people is insane. I'm so proud of them and proud of everything that they're doing. I just think dealing with everybody, you know, dealing with a lot of different energies is something that you don't just get gifted with that. You know, not everybody does. So I think college and everything that happened at UCR was a great opportunity to start, you know, really testing. Like, I know what I know, but like, am I able to let the people know what I know? You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Are you able to translate that knowledge onto other people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, okay. So college popping. Talk to me about some, your shows, man. You doing shows and shit?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shows actually. It's been kind of slow lately, but I feel like it's about to pick up soon because, you know, summertime, everyone's trying to be outside.
For sure. But talk to me about your biggest show so far.
Damn. I got a lot of shows that I've done. I've opened for big artists. I opened for D Savage with the homie K2.
That's right. We talked about that.
We opened for Kaylin Farrell one time. We opened for 310 Baby one time. Those are just like the opening shows, but we've had our own shows that have went crazy. We sold out Vallejo one time. We're from the IE, like we're like 6, 7, 8 hours like south of that. And there's people that are buying our tickets like all the way up there.
Wow.
And yeah, we sold out Vallejo. We went crazy in San Francisco so many times. We haven't hit Sacramento yet, but people are like begging us to go to Sacramento. We performed in San Diego, Orange County, LA. I had my birthday show in LA. That shit went crazy.
That's right.
But yeah, Orange County too. We've done a lot of shows. Shout out to The Circle. Shout out to everyone that's ever had us perform there.
Yep.
This one song that K2 said, he talked about The Circle. But remember you talking about in Traffic? It was like, if your girl came to The Circle when we ended, then she gone.
Ah, damn.
When last year, like
Jimmy tried to fit in his application.
That boy was going crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just perform a lot of places. There's a lot of, I'm blessed about that too. Like I'm an artist where like people will actually pop out to see me.
Right.
There's people that are bigger than me that can't really sell tickets like the way that I can. And I'm just blessed to be able to sell tickets. Cause if I announce that I'm performing somewhere, there's no way that I'm just gonna go there like empty handed. There's always people that show up for me. Every time I have like a little club event that I'm just gonna do a few songs in, there's always someone there that knows me.
Right.
It's not even just someone now. It's like a group of people now. I remember, like last year we went crazy. Like we had like the whole show was just singing our shit.
Yeah.
This is one time I was singing this one song that me and K2 got, but he was out of town. He was in Houston at the time, and I had this one show in Orange County, and when he wasn't there, I kind of didn't sing it just to see if they knew it. And everybody there was just singing his part. It was crazy. And that kind of like motivates me to keep going because like, damn, like look where I'm at now. And they're already going crazy like this for me. Just wait till I get bigger, you know?
Exactly. But okay, talk to me about some like, you got a crazy story about one of these shows?
Honestly, I just have so many shows that like I can't even remember every story.
Right. Well, let me rephrase that question. I know that I saw some video you performed out of high school. Mm-hmm. So like a lot of high school like people really show you a lot of love too.
Yeah, that too. I was at Jefferson High School. Shout out to Jefferson. Appreciate y'all for the hospitality and the love that y'all was showing. I got paid to I got flown out and I got paid to perform at a high school all the way in Daly City, San Francisco, California. And it's so crazy. Like I feel like I'm not really big as a person, at least to where I want to be.
Yeah.
But it's still crazy when I go to places that people ask me to perform at and seeing the way that they act when they see me. As soon as I got out the car, when I pulled up to Jefferson, like there were students already kind of crowding around the car. Like I had to get escorted to the back because as soon as I got out the car, like I heard them already freaking out. Like I got out the car.
Shut the fuck up.
I heard them saying, "Oh my God, yeah, it's him. It's him. Oh my God."
Yo, Justin Bieber for real.
Definitely not not at that point yet.
Yeah. But they're like showing you that type of love.
Yeah, it was crazy because like coming from someone who kind of was like a loner a little bit when he was younger and someone that didn't really like wasn't really in the in group. I wasn't really popular when I was in like school. To see people like want me to come to them, people are willing to pay for me to go to wherever they're at just to show my face is crazy because it's just like a whole 180 as to kind of the life that I lived beforehand. Because I wasn't really popular. I was kind of awkward in high school. I still kind of am nowadays, but it's just crazy seeing the kind of flip that I've made in my life to where now I'm at a better point and there's people that actually want me to be there. They'll pay me to like go there. Yeah. So yeah. It's just like crazy seeing that flip happen.
Well, you know, after listening to your music, I see why. You know what I mean? I think, so when did you start getting like really good at like this type of music, like singing at this level?
Probably last year.
Okay.
Because 2022, when my song started blowing up, not even blowing up, but just getting attention. After that first tape drop, I was in such a hurry to drop another project because I felt like my hype was just like gonna like fall if I didn't. Right. And I approached it entirely wrong. I should have, instead of just doing another project, I probably should have kept on doing song for song for song just to kind of like keep the constant listeners instead of just like dropping nothing. People kind of lose interest and then I drop again. Yeah. And then it drops. I should have just done the project and then went single just to keep it like, you know, building. Right. So, I feel like when I really took my time last year, when I had a lot more freedom. I really got to really fall in love with the craft of just making music. I got help from my friends. Shout out Lowrider. Shout out to Justin. They really like revolutionized like my sound with my beats and everything. My top 5 songs, like 3 of them came from my last project.
Right.
And it's crazy seeing that because I really fell in love with like making music like for real, like last year.
Right.
Like I really, cause I've always loved making music, but like the feelings that I was getting from making music last year, I never felt it before. Cause I don't know if you've ever made music, but there's just one feeling that I always try and chase. It's when I create a song, I finish it, I do the final mix and everything, and I listen to it, and like that feeling of satisfaction, like, yeah, I know this is about to go crazy.
Right.
Like, you can't replace that feeling with anything.
Right.
Like that's the feeling that I always chase every time I come into the studio or I go into my room and try to make music, because that just gives me that validation. Like, yeah, like I already know this is gonna go crazy. Like I love this song, I like this song, and I want to keep making more music like that. And I was getting a whole bunch of feelings like that last year when I was really taking my time with the music instead of rushing it.
Right.
And look where it got me. Like I'm performing a lot more now. A lot of more people know me now, and it's kind of crazy seeing that jump happen.
Right.
Because I mean, I don't want to box myself, but it's kind of surreal because I didn't think that I was gonna get any more attention after that first like mixtape drop.
Right.
But then after last year, I was like, yeah, I can really do this. Like I can actually do this for real.
Come on.
Like not in a cocky way, but more of like, damn, like I'm actually capable of doing this. No, I'm not like, yeah, I can do this shit for like this is me. Like, nah, I'm more of like damn, like I actually did that. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
More like surprising myself. But yeah, that's just really how it felt. But
fire, man. Well, you know what? Congratulations on your success. But the work has just started. I know you know that. And I can tell that you're even in the music. I know it's singing stuff, but you could tell you're hungry. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the R&B world, however that feels like.
I'm working. I'm trying so hard to just do other shit, you know?
Yeah.
I try and stay inspired. I try and just experience new things in my life to really talk about. And also just listening to just new music. It just keeps me inspired, keeps me in that right headspace.
Yes.
So I try and do that a lot.
Who's been in your rotation like as of late?
I have to go on my phone for that one. Let me see. Off the top of the head though, I already can tell you.
Yeah, let me read them.
This is my R&B playlist.
Interesting. Let me see. Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is crazy. There's nothing wrong with Katy Perry though. I love Katy Perry.
Shout out Tori, man. Yo, man. Yeah. What's that one joint?
A whole bunch of Tori.
Yeah. That dude, man. He's different for sure.
I got Pretty Ricky. I got Usher in here. I got Kehlani. I've been listening to a little bit of Lil Bean lately. He's an artist from the Bay Area.
Oh yeah,
He dropped the project I've been listening to. It's pretty hard. I got Blast in there. Good old Trusty. I got this one song by Leon Thomas. That man is a singer.
Oh yeah. He's from Disney Channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Zoe 101.
Oh, Zoe 101.
I got a little bit of Brand Fires in here. I started listening to a little bit of Huncho lately.
Yeah, Huncho is going crazy. That's my favorite new artist.
Yeah. Also Trey 23 also. This one song he got 710. Trey 23 is hard as shit. I tried to DM him. He hasn't responded yet, but maybe one day.
Come on.
He's hard as shit. And I really want to do a song with him too. I got Neo in here, Georgia Smith. I got a lot of Chris Brown, Party Next Door. Bryson Tiller. Like, man. I don't want to go too deep into it, but
yeah. So you can tell the inspirations, some things that this is the sound that you like.
Yeah, at least when it comes to R&B. Like, of course, I listen to you every day, like Kane for real, Blast, Being a Rodell, Blue Boys Clan, right. All that shit. Even a little bit of like Baby Stone Gorillas.
Yeah, shout out BSG. Yeah. Family over there.
I just listen to everything. Just depends on the kind of music that I want to make. Like if I want to make Cali shit, I'm gonna listen to Cali shit. Yeah. If I want to make R&B, I'm gonna listen to R&B.
Come on.
If I want to make like some experimental shit, some shit that I've never heard before, I'm gonna play some shit I've never heard before. Like I was fucking around with my homie Dom, and we made a fucking. I don't know if you know who Ian is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The way that I'm driving this freak, they're gonna film that Suicide Watch.
Yeah, I looked up an Ian type beat, and me and my friend Dom were just fucking around making the most hilarious song ever. Yeah. But I FaceTime my friend, who was like, bro, you need to drop this shit's hard as fuck. But I'm never gonna drop that shit. It was just a funny thing. But
I like what Chris Brown does. You know how he sometimes like he'll just randomly like rap You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll let you know, like, yeah, I could do that too.
Like, yeah, I like that too. Where you just know he has it like loaded in his chamber in case someone needs that. That's like when he dissed Quavo. Oh my God! I mean, I know that he's rapped before, but I've never heard that from Chris Brown. I would have never expected that from Chris Brown.
Man,
like he was in crash out mode. I was like, bro, I've never seen you move like this.
Chris Brown was a big inspiration in my life as far as music goes. Like
me for sure.
When that video came out, I really thought that's how you talk to shorties. Like
you just want to walk around and dance with him. I swear to God, we do that nowadays. Someone's gonna call the police.
Yeah,
on us.
I know. Yeah.
Someone get this man. He dancing weird and shit. Grind on me. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that ain't flying today. Okay, I want to flip the script real quick and do some fun shit.
Let's do it.
We're doing this overrated, underrated.
Let me know.
All right. So pretty much, I'm gonna say something. You say overrated, underrated, and give like a quick explanation.
For sure, I'll dive into detail for whatever. Bro, let me know.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, overrated, underrated, avocados.
I think they get the attention they deserve. It's like in the middle. Or do you want me to really?
Yeah, you have to pick one.
Honestly, they're a little overrated.
Yeah.
Because when you ask for avocados at any restaurant, they usually charge you extra.
Yeah.
That shit should not be extra, bro. It's just the avocado. Like, you go to Chipotle, you ask for some avocado, oh, it's extra. I get pokey a lot, and they're like, sometimes like there's like avocado. I'm like, can I get avocado? They're like, oh, it's extra. So I feel like personally for avocado to be charged extra makes it a little overrated.
Right.
It tastes good. Like it's good with stuff that you get on it. But I shouldn't be paying extra just because I got avocado guacamole on that shit.
Right.
Yeah. It's like that's so arbitrary. It's like charging extra for lettuce. Right. That's just how I feel. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it.
Nah. I agree with you. Let me ask you another one. Overrated, underrated, Rihanna.
Fuck.
When it comes to music,
I think nowadays she's underrated because she hasn't dropped in so long that people are starting to forget her. Like, nah, you gotta give Rihanna the respect that she deserves. Like, she's a multi like Grammy nominated. She's probably won Grammys. I'm not sure, but she's like in the industry. She's A-list. You can't.
She's a billionaire.
Yeah. Like for what she's accomplished, you gotta. And for what she's accomplished, and I've seen people like disrespect her and her work. Like, nah, like that's what makes her underrated to me. Is just seeing the way that people talk about her now. Yeah. But maybe it's because times is changing. Like she's starting to become like an older artist. We're all getting older, you know?
Yeah.
The stuff that we used to grow up listening to, the kids now, they're probably not going to listen to that. So they're not going to be able to really connect and relate to it, radiate to that kind of music. So they might kind of come off a little disrespectful because they've just never heard that music.
Right.
But with what I hear, like, nah, she's underrated because the way that I hear people talk about Rihanna is crazy.
Right. But now what about this? Overrated, underrated, Eminem.
Fuck, I don't even listen to Eminem. I can't say nothing about
What were you listening to growing up a little bit?
Bruno Mars, Chris Brown.
Bruno Mars. Shout out Bruno Mars.
Soulja Boy.
I heard he in a fucking Bruno Mars up in Vegas just
I think he has like residency at like a club and just performs there.
Right.
But damn, I never really listened to Eminem. I can't really give you an answer. It depends. Like,
what would people listen out in Guam? Like, what's the music vibe out there?
They listen to just whatever's popping on social media.
Right.
Like, I was there around 2017. Like, people were listening to Lil Pump.
Yeah.
They were listening to Lil Skies. They were listening to Lil Mosey. They were listening to, like, Gunna, Drake, Lil Baby.
Right.
Pretty much what all the people listen to here is that they listen out there.
Right.
Like, I know Guam is small, but they got internet out there. It's like here, you know?
They got internet.
It's a little more tropical looking out there, though. But, like, the standards of living there are great, though, you know?
Yeah.
So people are able to, like, explore the culture more. So the music that we listen to out here, they listen out there.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much as the Cali music, but like they listen to that shit out there.
Yeah. Okay, so I have I think this is a fan asked question. You ready for this?
All right.
What is Nueve Leo's type?
I have a girlfriend, and she's Filipino. End of discussion.
I like that.
End of discussion.
I like that.
Can't do that.
K2Ice are like, damn it. I like that. Oh, okay. What do people have in store coming up?
I just got a whole lot of singles that I got prepared.
Right.
I'm trying to just film a lot of singles.
Right. Well, the first record you play, what's the next single coming out?
Yeah, that's the next single that's coming out. Today is May 30th. I got the single coming out sometime mid-June, late June. For sure. It's gonna be a song for the summer.
Come on.
And we're just gonna keep that shit going. We're gonna drop one, we're gonna film another one, get content for that one, we're just gonna keep dropping.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna play this whole thing out.
Come on. You got anything that you want to get done this year?
I got a lot of goals that I want to do. I'd rather not say it because I feel like once I say it, the value of it drops.
Okay,
I'd rather
that's
keep
fair.
it like a thing where like it's in my head to just accomplish it. So then when I get there, I can say, damn, like this is what I was trying to do anyways.
Damn.
But I feel like, I mean, it's one thing to manifest something, but it's another thing to just kind of like boast about your goals to people.
Yeah.
And then like now everyone's expecting it from you.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like ingenuine because now it's not really like a thing you want to do, but it's because they want you to do it. And now you're kind of like stuck to that standard. I mean, I just like to be able to keep it to myself because it just makes it seem like a more genuine thing. But there's a lot of things that I want to do. Like, you know, I want to perform more. I want to make more music. I want to experiment different music. But there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish, but I want to like keep it to myself until it happens so that I can really like talk about it. You know?
Yeah. And then look at them dead in the face and be like, told you so.
I don't be like, oh, I want to do this. And it doesn't happen. They're going to be like, damn, bro, what's up? Like, what happened? Like,
yeah.
I'd rather keep to myself. So if it happens or when it happens, I'm like, yeah, this is what I wanted.
Exactly.
And just like when I talked about when I wanted to take my time with my last mixtape, I was telling people, I want to take I wasn't telling people, I'm going to take my time. I'm experimenting new shit. I'm going to make this kind of music. I wasn't telling people none of that. I was just doing it. And then when I did it, I was like, yeah, I see, that's what I want to do this whole time.
Absolutely. If for somebody who hasn't listened to your music before, what would you say was a song that they should check out?
Let's go through my top 5 real quick.
Top 5.
I think so. If you really want to get into my music, I'll rank like my favorites. So my personal favorite song that I think I've ever made is Landmine and Feelin' Smooth, because Landmine is like, it's like a G-Funk kind of song, but I kind of made it more new gen.
Okay.
And then Feelin' Smooth, I kind of brought back like the Pharrell Neptune's kind of music.
That's right.
And I feel like I was like one of the first people to bring that shit back. Shout out to the homie Justin, because he's the one that really brought me into that genre. And I got my new single that I dropped in April, Untouchable 2. I don't know if you like Jersey Club, but
yeah, man, definitely.
My most streamed song ever is Just Not That, and it's a Jersey Club song if you want to listen to Jersey Club.
Let's go.
And then All Major, the song that really got shit started, that's number 5.
Come on.
So yeah, if you want to listen to what I sound like, my top 5 right now is perfect. If you want to get to know who I am, just listen to that.
There it is. Before we wrap up, bro, you got anything else to say to the people?
I don't know, like I want to ask about you, like how you been, like how'd you get this whole setup and everything?
Oh man, that's a good question. Let me see.
See, it looks like you kind of looks like you in LA, you got a little studio,
exactly.
You got a big studio.
I appreciate you. So I'm born and raised in Hollywood, a couple blocks from here. So it was important for me to get this spot. I don't know where the location is, but somewhere here. And I started with the clothes. The clothes started popping. Then I'm like, damn, I want the rappers to wear the clothes. How do I talk to rappers? I got to interview them.
Yeah.
And then I have a background in music. As far back as my UCR days too. So now we're throwing events, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. But yeah, man, step by step. Kind of like, you know what you're talking about, like that tunnel vision thing, like you see the goal. You got to see that goal, tunnel vision, and piece by piece things start coming together, man.
For sure. That's
what I'm
the
saying?
Whole process, tunnel vision, keep it focused,
Yeah. But I try, the biggest thing I think, especially in this industry, is being true to yourself, man. I know that sounds fake as fuck too, but like being true to like...
It's such a simple thing to say, but it just means so much, you know?
Right.
But it's true, being yourself. It's like I said, it's like such simple, simple advice.
Right.
You could get that from anybody. Someone asked me like, well, what do I do? Just be yourself. It's so simple, but like when you really apply it, you know exactly what it means. So yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And I think another thing too is in this industry, and I'm sure you understand this too, being from a different culture and being able to express myself in this space and from my culture, that's a dope feeling too.
For sure. It is a great feeling, like especially for me. I feel like I don't really like consider myself like, how do I say this? I don't want people to know me as to what I am,
right,
but who I am.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like,
right.
you know, we come from different ethnic backgrounds, but I'm not here telling everyone like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Like,
right.
I'm this race or I'm that race. I'd rather people know me as, oh, that's Leo. He makes music and
right.
he's good at it. He's a good artist and he's just a good person. And I mean, don't get me wrong though. I'm super thankful of my ethnic heritage. I'm proud to be what I am. But I feel like I don't want people to just kind of box me in just because of just like what I look like. You know?
Right.
So I try not to really like embrace much of the stereotypes and stuff like that because
of course.
I just want to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Exactly.
All the other things that they try and put on me, I kind of ignore because I know who I am.
Right.
And I know what I'm trying to accomplish. So, no, that extra shit they be trying to put onto like my name.
Yeah.
Like,
you be feeling like that?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes people try and box me like, oh, he's an Asian artist or he's an Asian like producer or something like that. Like,
right.
nah, I'm just an artist.
Right.
You know, or he's an Asian rapper. Like, nah, I'm just a rapper.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, though, I'm so thankful for the support that I get.
Yeah.
And most of the shows, like most of the people that go there, they're like Asian people, like
right.
Southeast Asians, Filipinos, Vietnamese,
right.
just a bunch of just Asian ethnicities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to just make sure that I'm focused on the fact that I want to be an artist, not a so-and-so artist or not a so-and-so. I just want to be an artist.
Right.
I want to be able to attract and relate to everybody because that's how you become more marketable and that's how you become a bigger person in general is you just apply to everybody.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to accomplish now.
You know, I was telling K2 this during his interview, but very like wholesome music. You know what I'm saying? You got your little shit, but like it's very wholesome music. Play some play at a barbecue. I can see why the kids fuck with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, we're excited for what you got coming in store.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
The new music is fire. You showed me off camera, unreleased shit. I might, if this gets 100 comments, I'm leaking that shit too.
All right, man. It'll probably be out by the time that you drop the podcast.
Come on.
I sent you hella shit though. I don't mind that. Anytime anybody want to come up and just like pull up. Yeah. If you ever want to show my music, go ahead and show them. I'm not tripping. Let me know.
I'll give you that. I'll allow you to do that.
I'm not really tripping too much. Like,
come on. Because
I've never had my music leaked. So I'm like, I'm not really mad if some people have my songs. Until like I've seen something that I don't like happen, I'm just going to keep doing me. Like, I don't mind. Like I'll send random people unreleased because if they want to hear it. Yeah. Just because I feel like I'm not really at that point in my life where like my music being leaked would be a bad thing. Right. You know, like, when Playboy Cardi gets leaked, it's like detrimental. Like it's the end of the world for him. Right. Maybe. I feel like if my shit were to leak, like I'm not even that big as an artist yet. So like it don't even matter. Yeah. I feel like. Get it to as many people as possible. For sure. But yeah, that's how I feel about everything. But come on. Yeah. I feel like we really talk so much in such a little time. I feel like shit just went zoom like that. Come on, man. That's what happens. We keep it dense over here. But again, my brother, I really appreciate you for sliding. No, for sure. Thank you. Come on, man. Come on. I'll come back here and do it anytime. Yeah, man. Yo, a year from now, we're going to redo it. Let's do it. Come on. I'm with that. We're going to have a bigger studio. You pull up bigger foreign. Come on. Let me know if you want me to wear these clothes too. Yo, yeah, for sure. Yo, and we got to set you up for, let's do a shoot or something. Sure. One more time to let people know, what's your name? For everyone that don't know me, you will know me soon. My name is Nueve Leo. I come from the Inland Empire, California. I got my brothers right there. I got my ride or dies with that. They got me through anything. I got them through anything. But stay tuned because this is not the last time you're about to see me. I'm about to fuck this summer up. Just watch how I do it. Come on. You see it, and it's guaping. I told you so. Don't act like I didn't tell you, and I fucking see you, and we out.